Hello guys, hope you're well. So John Saunders here. So as I said, sweeping the sheds. So today we're talking about legacy. World Cup is upon us. Is on this week. So really I wanted to talk more about leadership and James Kerr's leadership style and how the New Zealand team became as good as they have done by what leadership strokes. So James went into the camp. He went into camp for 2 years, looked at how New Zealand rugby work, how they tick, how they work through, and he came up with some really, really interesting elements to why New Zealand rugby are that successful, how they turned their record from 70% to 86 to 87% win rate. The most successful team in the world, which is an amazing feat. And I love rugby, so for me this really hit home. So the first one I'm going to talk about today is sweeping the sheds. So what James talks about in his book is that one element to where New Zealand stand out from the rest is that they look after themselves. They look after themselves in a way that they don't let other people look after them. Their kit, they're self-contained, and any great team that out there, they've got to be able to work with each other and help each other out and have each other's back. So what James talks about is sweeping the sheds. So one of the games he uses as an example, which is quite permanent on me, is when they beat Wales 42-7. 42-7, Wales travelled down to New Zealand, got stuffed 3 times, to be honest. It was a tough tour. Any tour down in New Zealand is tough. They got stuffed 3 times. But the first go was a 42-7 loss. Now you'd have thought that they go off the pitch, they get themselves changed and go home. And that'd be that. But no, not the New Zealanders. They sit round, and at the end of every game, they nominate key leaders or people that are in the team just to sweep the sheds round, to make sure that those changing rooms, they get the dustpan and brush and they sweep round. And that is testament to where they lead each other. So leaders breed leaders. That's exactly what the motto is in this book. Leaders breed leaders. And people like Richie McCaw when he was in the team, some real key people in that team. They used to do it. Fitzpatrick back in the day, you know, they played for the feathers, but they would never do anything that no one else would do. And sweeping up was the part of it. Sweeping the sheds was part of it. And I just think it's an amazing thing. If you've got a team that don't look after each other or help each other out or stay a bit later if you've got to, part of that is I would definitely read this first section of this in depth, because it shows what you need to do within your team to get there on that. James Kerr nails it, and it's a really great section of it. So sweep the sheds. That's cool. Rugby World Cup, here we come. Crack on.